everyone, this is Kristina from Kristina's Art Corner. Today, with you, I want to flip through this new book that I got. I had pre-ordered this Tiny Worlds Fairy Homes edition, and it's illustrated by Alex Oxton. Now you'll notice on my channel, if you're new, which yay if you have found me and you're clicking on this video, I tend not to do full flip throughs of books unless I'm super excited. Maybe I've caught it early enough that it might not have been seen on other channels, or I usually do like a half to three quarter flip through when I'm doing my hauls as well as my update videos. I thought this was such a cute, I have not peeked inside yet. I saw the couple of photos on Amazon. And by the way, when I pre-ordered this, I just got the notification today. I did receive the book today. It came out yesterday, June 11th, and I wound up getting a $4 and change refund. And that tends to happen when you pre-order books. It's for Amazon Prime anyway. So there's motivation sometimes to pre-order a book. And so let's go ahead and see what we have in this book. Now, you'll notice you have a beautiful blue metallic writing here and all these fun little pictures inside. So let's take a peek. Now, it is perforated, and the paper is, let me just break a little bit of the spine in here. The paper is thick, not quite as thick as a cardstock, but pretty close. And it's smooth. And here we have our introductory cover page. Okay. And so the first one we have here, by the way, I have this little cute little light. I thought we'd have some little ambiance because I got metallic on there. Heart and Soul Fairy Cottage. How cute that is. Handlebar Heights Chapel. We have some mushrooms growing out of the bicycle, and there's a path right through it. Very cool. The Melody Maker's Inn. I just lost the accordion. Yeah, I was going to say I lost the word for that, but then I found it. Tall Tales Fairy Village with a typewriter. Now, you definitely need to like some details on these pages, but I will say that you can do a wash with like Tombow water markers or any kind of water markers. You can obviously use alcohol markers, but like when you get into this cabin or house area, you'll run into an issue with alcohol bleed, which is why I like the watercolor markers for books like this. And then just you can do some pencil over it and some fine lines in here, fine liners. Here we have a little boulder line work here, and this is the Shining Armor Fairy Cottage. We have our little fairy here. Adorable. This is the Mushroom Moat Fairy Hideout. How darling. The Castle at Teacup Falls. That's awesome. Hidden Hollow Fairy Grove. Here's our fairy. Super cute. And a Wing Song Airport. Look at all those leaves. And the fairy is on top of the bird. Hi, Shmoo. Shmoo's come to visit us. He's going to stand next to me while I'm doing this. My little mini Bernadoodle. Tin Spiration Art School. Now that's fun with all of the brushes. And the fairy is doing a painting hung from the brush. Shady Grove Fairy Lodge. And here she's shining a light under the light. Oh, look at this one. Crystal Dome Fairy Fortress. Ooh, this looks like a lot of fun. You can also use some gel crayons. Like you could use some green, different green or colored. Make it as fantastical as you want, colorful in these tree areas. And then you have all the shadowing down here. And what I like to do for a shadow is just kind of go over it with a white pencil after I've like colored portions of it. And yeah. Blissful Blooms Fairy Cottage. This is a really cute one too for those of you that love mushrooms. And the fairy is down here at the bottom. The Inn at Friendship Falls. We have some water here. And here's two fairies on the mushroom. Very cute. Oh, look at this one. Adora Bowl Hideaway. Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. And what a cute name. I love the little names. This would be a lot of fun. Whistling Pot Fairy House. That's really cute too. Foggy Lens Fairy Cabin. Look, here's the lens and the fairy is sitting in there. Looks like we have like a water splash up there. Or it could be vegetation, come to think of it. Looking at this down here. Snowflake Mountain Fairy Chalet. Now this is gorgeous too. Look at this, with the statues and then the fairy is on the clock. Now this one's probably going to be one of my favorites because I love hot air balloon pages. I'm afraid to go on a hot air balloon, but I love to color them. This is nice with a big background. You could definitely cover all of that in alcohol markers. Same with the trees. And then do some colored pencil work here. We have a Hidden Treasure Fairy Dust Factory. Look at all that. That's really neat. Wishing Well at Hummingbird Haven. Very cute. And look. Oh, there is a fairy on the bird. Enchanted Keys Concert Hall. Wow, look at that. Look at the road to the mushroom house and all the vegetation. Two fairies flying and one on the piano here and one on the keys. You know, this would be stunning if you did like a gold piano. That would be kind of fun. Getting lots of ideas here. Now this one has a border. I mean, they all have this border, but this has more border lineage. Perfect Endings Fairyland Library. That's why, because it's probably a shelf. That makes sense now. And look at the fish jumping out of the book. Isn't that fun? Here she is, the fairy walking on some stone. Turning Top Townhome. This is cute. Look at all the little music notes. Fun, fun, fun. Mushroom Cat Manor. Look how fun this one is. And can we find, is there a fairy in this one? I'm looking, looking, looking. Don't think there's a fairy on that one. I was wondering if it was that. No. The Mill at Poppy Point. Oh, wow. Look at how beautiful that is. I love windmills too. Gorgeous. Butterfly Dreams Treehouse Village. Look at the swings. Oh, how fun. That's really cute. Perfect Pour Coffee Shop. And here's a fairy here. Mix and Batch Bakery. And here we have a baker. Flutterfly Express Mail Center. And here we have a fairy on this one. Yeah, see, with all this detailed foliage, I would go ahead and give that a wash. You can use ink tints with a colorless blender of your choice. I like Derwent blender pens. I like the Tombow blender pens on a one-sided with something underneath. I'll use a colorless alcohol blender. That works too, but yeah, I would definitely do that because it would be difficult. And you can just, you know, vary your colors, get a light green, a dark green, and work it in there. Or you could do different colors, of course. And there's a fairy as well on the vine. Gentle Paws Fairy Cottage. Oh, look how sweet. It looks a little bit like my Shmoo, except his ears are folded over. Oh, and look. They're in the bowl, the dog bowl. Twinkling Twilight Cabin. Could do some really fun light effects on this one. And then we have Little Red Wagon Bookstore. That's fun. Get to color all of these books. And we have a fairy at the handle of the wagon. Climbing Vine Cafe. That's cute with the little cart, the garden cart. Isn't that fun? Look, she's holding the handle and pouring a cup into a coffee pot or teapot. Very cute. Blooming Shroom Fairy Castle. Look at these cute little fairies. Darling. We have a nice big mountain in the back. Oh, now I don't know. This might be my favorite. I don't know. This is hard between the balloon and this one. A glitter and glide indoor rink. Guys, this is me. I'll pop some metallics on this. And this is Kristina all over it. I am loving this. And it has the roller. Does it say Rio? Rio roller? That's funny. I love it. Oh my gosh, I loved roller skating as a kid. My granddaughter has gotten into that here recently. We've taken her to the rink a few times and she loves it. Oh, I had some good pastimes with some outdoor skating is mostly what I did. Wore out the stoppers. Silver Spoon Country Cottage. I'd have to make the spoon silver since it's silver spoon. Make it a bougie cottage. Fluttering Hearts Fairy Refuge. Oh, that's cute. They're sitting on a bench in this one. Meadowview Fairy Observatory. Oh, that's really cool. Have a lot of cloud formations here in the background. Will be fun. It is nice too that they are framed. If you were going to use any kind of wet media, you can go ahead and use some washi tape. Make sure that it's not super sticky so it doesn't tear the paper off. Well, it should be fine on this. They say not to heat up your washi tape, but I'll tell you, anytime I've had one stuck, if I take a blow dryer to it, let it sit for just a couple of seconds, and then start peeling away, it's good to go. Mossy Notes Music School. That's really cute. And the record player. Dewdrop Spa and Wellness Center. That looks like fun. Looks like we have some pools here. Muddy Toes Cabin. Lightning Bug Lookout. Oh, wouldn't that be fun to color? Yeah. Definitely would be fun to color this one too. Rainbow Ridge Lake House. Would you make it a rainbow lake house? Got some water, some mountains, lots of vegetation. Bucket Bottom Greenhouse. That's really sweet too. All the window planters. Craggy Pot Apothecary. Now that's sweet too. Here we have a fairy. That's fun. And that's it. So you got a full flip through. We'll just read real quick. It says, Fairy Home offers a peek at the charming cottages and pint-sized villages of pixies, elves, and fairies. With more than 45 illustrations of mystical settings that inspire the imagination, prepare to renew your sense of wonder and possibility. Add a brilliant rainbow of color to an adorable hidden universe where a teacup is a cozy townhome, a mushroom is a garden view mansion, and a book is welcoming fairy library. Let your inner artist soar as you add your unique touch to each miraculous home and its tiny winged inhabitants. Express your creativity and indulge your love of all things many. Take a relaxing, mindful coloring break anytime you need it. So a little bit about Alex Oxton, the illustrator. He grew up watching Doctor Who and playing copious amounts of video games, is a children's book illustrator with an enduring fascination for all things fantasy. They live in Brighton, England, with 2 mischievous cats, Zyra and Crowley, among a growing collection of modded retro gaming consoles. And now this says US $20, but I saw right now, I think there's a 20% discount with Prime. That's US. Canadian is 27. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you all and thought it was a cute, special little book. I love how they've colored some of these images. It gives you some great inspiration and ideas. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Like I said, I don't do very many flip throughs, but when I do, it's generally something that I think is near and dear to my heart, or something that I just feel like it would be fun to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You all have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.